Rizzoli Isles, a new season to die for. This July, only on TNT.
Well, I think, you know, in season one, it started out as they were homicide detective and medical examiner, you know, and were just working together because, you know, they were both women and they had that in common. Now, you know, as they went through season one, I mean, they realized they actually really liked each other and they could actually depend on each other and they needed each other. In season two, we find out, you know, that like we have one episode where Mara doesn't talk about, you know, a certain guy. And Jane actually questions the friendship and is like, well, hang on a second. I mean, I would talk to you about every guy that I like and love and have slept with and everything else, but maybe I've misjudged the friendship. And, you know, those things happen in life.
You look terrible.
Thank you.
You're making everyone late.
Even you would look bad if a bullet had gone through you.
Laceration to your peritoneum and small bowel could explain your jaundice color.
Okay, you may not casually discuss my private.
3 months. You could have read all of Shakespeare, you know, learned Finnish. Instead, you've become a platinum member of the shopping channel.
I think it's easy to find different layers and levels of different things when you have good writing, you know. You're not worried about having it completely memorized because all the words just flow right out. So you're, you know, it's easy to add different aspects, you know, of any kind of human emotion that can go with whatever statement it is. Because it's such good writing and because it just flows right out of you. I mean, that's what I find easy about it. Plus also, I mean, you know, I'm the kind of person that can find comedy at a funeral. So it's kind of easy for me to, you know, make light of most of the situations that we have there. I mean, obviously there are some that, you know, aren't to be laughed in, but, you know, certainly most things in life I think I can find humor with, so it's easy for me to do in the scene.
Jane, take a deep breath.
No, I can't, it hurts. What if I'm never who I was?
That's the human condition.
Thanks, it's really upbeat. Oh, ow, this hurts too. How uncomfortable is this?
Well, how can you say that? That's a Kareem Rashid label.
Oh, well, in that case, it's like the warm caress of a mother's hand.
When I went to Boston and did my research with the homicide unit, you know, their lives don't stop just because they're standing in a crime scene, you know, or over a dead body or in a gruesome, horrible scene. I mean, you know, they're still thinking about, okay, how do I get my kids to eat their vegetables at night? Or, you know, how do I get home in time to do homework? And if I'm not, are my kids going to be okay? Or, you know, my mother-in-law's in the hospital. I mean, all of those, their lives don't stop just because of their job. Their job just happens to be, you know, homicide detectives.
Did taxpayers pay for this?
Of course not. You know, you might still be in physical pain because of a post-traumatic psychopathological reaction to what's happened to you.
Well, make it stop. What do you do when fear is killing you?
I don't know. I've never really had any special training, so it's just, I just know that, you know, your eyes are the window to your soul. So whatever you're feeling, I mean, if you can express that in your eyes, that's, you know, our audience, they're intelligent human beings. I mean, they're going to go with you. And any good actor knows that you don't have to be talking to express something, you know. So I think, I don't really know that it's a trick. I think it's just sort of, you know, honesty and honestly playing what is there on the page, but also knowing as a human being what we're saying isn't necessarily what we're feeling. So, you know, I just try to stay as true to the human that Jane would be, and it all seems to sort of come from there.
Are you a masochist? You bought this house for your mother to visit, not mine.
Increased blood flow, rush of endorphins. You feel less pain today, don't you?
What are you talking about?
You had sex.
And we did not have sex. I mean, we almost have sex. It's really none of your business, but feel free to chat about it with my mother at your slumber parties.
I think the procedural show has pretty much been perfected. You know, our show, Rizzoli Isles, is about Jane and, you know, what she has to do on her job and then what she has to do at home. And season 2, I think, has has really been a lot of fun because in the first season we, discovered Jane's a badass and she's really strong and she's really tough and she has all the answers and, she's an incredible only woman member of the homicide unit. This season has been more about, she doesn't really have all the answers and there are cracks in the armor and she can be vulnerable and she is funny and, she is a girl that has crushes on, a guy since high school and all those kind of fun things that we as humans actually really do experience and really do go through. Our lives don't stop just because, we're in the middle of a tragedy or in the middle of, the greatest moment of our lives. Life doesn't have a censor button.